Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim! I'm Camchack Fisco. Come and join me for an epic adventure!
That better be an autosave hijack. This thing is prone for just crashing out of the blue. Just saying. Okay.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects.
Yep.
How nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm here for the books from the college.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
Leave me with the books and there won't be any more trouble.
Fine. Take them and be gone. Never return here, or else you'll face my full wrath.
Yeah, lady, for that comment... I'll take my books back, and you can shove it. Try to threaten me, lady. You know who I am? I'm the Dragonborn. Doors unlocked. Soul gem fragments everywhere. Alright, so we got the 3 books. I assume we want to read them, because one of them's got to be related to the shit we're looking for. Oh, that was empty. Why did I look at that? Okay, now we can probably go back and open all the other doors. This is the barred door. Okay. All the other doors we kept seeing, though. What about those? What was the deal with those? Is there even any this direction, or am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. It was down, it wasn't up. I'm trying to remember where the other doors we saw were that we weren't able to open. Like this one. That one goes straight to Skyrim, but there were other ones that said, like, leading to the dungeon or some shit, but they were locked. Yeah, these. I guess we did have the key. I don't know if we got them for her or before. It's very strange. Oh, it was a shortcut back to this door that was locked. Okay, so that was the 2 doors. It was a shortcut. That helps? We'll go with helps. Back outside. Alrighty, so back to the Mages Guild. So now travel lantern back off. Hold your Winterhold. And I want to read the books before I give them back so we know what the hell's in them. Hey, spider. Let's at least get inside so we don't hear all the weather. And immediately pull that up in case she's coming over here to talk to us. What do we got? Argonian Account 4. That's just a regular book. So that may have been one of the ones we just picked up, and it wasn't one of the 3. Fragment on the atrium. Artaeum. Somerset. Sigic Order. This has got to be relevant. The Isle of Artaeum. Artaeum. Yeah, I know I pronounced that right. Thank you. I figured that's how you said it. Is the 3rd largest island in the Somerset archipelago. Located south of Mordunen village of Potenza. Frickin' words, man, I swear to God. And the west of the mainland village is Runcibe. It is best known for being the home of the Sigic Order, perhaps the oldest monastic, that's got to be like monastic group of Tamriel. The earliest written record of the Sigics is from the 20th year of the First Era and tells the tale of the renowned Breton sage and author Vornet. Said that name wrong. Traveling to the Isle of Artaeum to meet with Aechesis, the rights master of the Sigic. Even then, the Sigics were counselors of kings and proponents of the Elder Way, taught to them by the original race of the inhabited Tamriel. What was the original race, actually? The Elder Way is a philosophy of meditation and study said to bind the forces of nature to the individual will. Sorry, I had to yawn. It's a side effect of reading for some reason. It differs from the Magicka in origin, but the effects are much the same. Non-stick means monk-like. Yeah, that's what I thought. Snow elves were the original inhabitants of the entire Tamriel? Interesting. That said, it was perhaps more than a coincidence the Isle of Artaeum literally vanished from the shores of Somerset. Isn't that spelling Somerset wrong? At the beginning of the Second Era, about the time of the founding of the Mages Guild in Tamriel. I don't think that's a coincidence. Coincidence, I can't even speak. It's a coinkydink! Various historians and scholars have published theories about this, but perhaps none but... Okay, that's a weird sentence. It's not grammatically improper, just looks strange. Ichisus and his own could shed light on this matter. God, I'm having such a hard time reading. It's the freaking font, man. 500 years passed and the Artaeum returned. The Sijiks on the Isle consisted of persons, mostly elves, who had disappeared and were presumed dead in the Second Era. That's an old fucking elf. They could not and would not offer an explanation for Artaeum's whereabouts during that time, or the fate of Ichisus and the original council of Artaeum. Currently, the Sijiks are being led by the lore master Solaris, who has presided over the Council of Artaeum for the last 250 years. Yeah, that's magic prolonging your life. The council's influence of Tamrielian politics is tidal? That's T-I-D-A-L, right? Is tidal, because that would be like a tidal wave. It's huge. Kings of Somerset, particularly those of Mordunnen, have often sought the Sijiks' opinion. Emperor Uriel V was much influenced by the council in the early, most glorious parts of his reign, before his disastrous attack on the Akavir. It has even been suggested that the fleet of King Orgum of Pyandonia was destroyed by a joint effort of the Emperor Antiochus? I'm not sure how to say that. And the Sijic Order. The last four emperors, Uriel VI, Morahatha, Pelagius IV, Uriel VII, have been suspicious of the Sijiks enough to refuse ambassadors from the Isle of Artaeum within the imperial city. The Isle of Artaeum is difficult to chart geographically. It is said it shifts continuously either at random or by decree of the council. Why does that immediately remind me of the castle from Kroll? Visitors to the island are so rare as to be almost unheard of. Anyone desirous of a meeting with a Sijik may find in contacts with Patansa and Runcibe. I can't read. As well as many of the kingdoms of Somerset. Where the fuck does this part have to do with the... Okay, this is cool learning about the Sijiks, but where's the shit about the orb? Okay. Were it more accessible, Artaeum would be a favorite destination for travelers. I have been to the Isle once, and it still dream of its idyllic orchards. I can't read! Ugh. And clear pastures. It is still and silent lagoons, and its misty woodlands, and the unique Sijic architecture that seems to be as natural as the surroundings, as well as the wondrous in its own right. The Sempora Tower, I'm assuming that's Sempora, not Kempora. Could be either one. In particular, I would study, for it is a relic of the civilization that predates the High Elves by several hundred years. Excuse me. Ugh, sorry, I am so sorry. And is still used in certain rites by the Sijiks. Perhaps one day I might return. Note, the author is currently at the Isle of Artaeum by gracious consent of the Masters Sarginius and of the Council of Artaeum. Okay. Tell me the rest of the books aren't going to be this fucking hard to read. Night of Tears. Night of Tears, Sarthal. Okay, this is Sarthal. Oh my god, I really don't want to read this. Sarthal holds a prominent place in Skyrim history, even if most don't remember it by name. It is, of course, the site of one of the first major Nord settlements. It is one of the first cities of men in Skyrim. Its earliest known capital in their civilization is a site of terrible bloodshed. The elves attempted to drive the Nords out of Skyrim, to succeed only in incurring their wrath in the form of Risgramor and his fabled 500 companions, who swept the elves from Skyrim and firmly established it as the home of the Nords. All this is known, but little else. What happened on that night of tears, that when Sarthal was razed to the ground? What provoked the elves to such deliberate vicious attack and prompted such severe response from the Nords. Vingalmo's treatise on the Ultimer Antecedent, is that how you say that? Suggested the elves of the Merithic era, along with their counterparts in the early Dwemer, possessed a degree of sophistication unparalleled in Tamriel. They displayed power beyond what could be expected at the time. While a distinct explanation is not given for this, I believe this work, compared to that of the early writings of Hesef Chirurinius, suggests that something greater was at work in the Night of Sarthal. True motives behind the Night of Tears has been obscured as by the passage of time, but I believe this is a simple war of territory and not of control of Skyrim. I believe that had happened was significant event based around something very particular. I know what the word was before the page, but I couldn't freaking remember it for some stupid reason. The Nords found something that were in when they built their city buried deep in the ground. They attempted to keep it buried, but the elves learned of it and coveted it themselves. Thus they assaulted Sarthal. This is the fucking orb. Their goal was not to drive the Nords out, but to secure this power for themselves. I believe Ysgramor knew something of what the elves would find under Sarthal, rallied his people together to keep the elves from gaining it. When the Nords once again controlled Skyrim, this power was buried deep below the earth and sealed away, to make sure nobody could have it. Excuse me, I apologize. Time has kept this knowledge from us, but it is my hope that time will also reveal the truth of these words. Every effort will be made to relocate Sarthal and find what has been lost to us. Snow Elves, Companion Leaders, the owner of both. Okay. Last Kings of Eliad, I'm assuming... No, there's two. Okay. Last Kings of Eliad. Is this a regular book? This is a regular book. Alright. And the last one is The Writ of Sealing. Be bound here... Nope. The other one had to be a relevant book. God damn it. Be bound here, Uric, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against the realm and Lord. May your name be your deeds, and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. What the fuck did it? Huh? Jurek. Who's Jurek? What relevance does that have to anything? Last King of the Elites. I'm going to skim this really quick. The house before this history is illuminated. It's all sealed stages. Alessa appears Skyrim. Still lords, Bristol slave masters, vassals, university detested. I believe perhaps both. Human. It's human control. I'm not saying shit about the orb. This is just the Eliad history, which is part of the ruins, which was the ruins we found in Oblivion. What the fuck does this have to do with this? Nothing in here has anything relevant to... Okay. That was the third book, but it didn't... Okay. That seemed fucking worthless. We have one book that actually related to Sarthal. The other book was relevant to the history, but it was not overly useful. So he was right. Only one book had anything to do with it.
Any of these books.
Shut the hell up and take the books.
And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself?
Yes.
If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir.
Yeah.
And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Gee, thanks for the book. Did you hurt yourself?
Fight well.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I need to go talk to the dude as well, because What's-His-Nuts is coming back, and they should probably be warned about that. It's possible. That's the only thing I could think of that would be of any relevance, is that the Eliad elves are the ones that attacked during the Night of Tears. So if that's not the case, what the fuck do the Eliads have to do with anything? It just seems so random for that to be there. Nope, I'm not allowed to go talk to him anymore. Well, fuck me. I guess I'll inform him of Jackass coming back at a relevant time that the game decides. Let's just go back to Sarthal. I'm assuming what's-his-name will still be here. I could be entirely wrong. Yeah, the waypoint's still here. No, the waypoint's not... What? Where the fuck is the waypoint? Tolfdir said he was gonna stay at the ruin... Okay. Sure, whatever. Nobody's doing anything they're fucking telling me they're doing. Just, I'm gonna stay at the ruins until we know what this is. Fucking wanders back to the college. Thanks, dude. That's useful. I swear to God, it was easier to keep track of quests in Morrowind. What? Huh? What did you do?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Erg suggested I come see you?
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, The Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Nair fought over?
Yep.
I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before.
Uh-huh.
Ayleid, Dwemer, Daedric. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that?
Magic,
This
Kiwi.
marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work.
Of course you're
Hopefully
here.
We'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
Uh-huh.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
He
I
wants
need
to
you
steal
to come
it.
with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More
Damn!
importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All
No, you
need
won't.
to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law.
So are the Thalmor.
They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
And I have no intention of letting you accomplish shit, bitch. You work for the Thalmor. No, Kiwi, they just magically teleported it. Magic.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
I'll do it, bitch. Tempt me. Dickbag. If it didn't interfere with the quest, I'd cut him in half right now. This guy's an arrogant dick. I'm sorry. The rest of the world in your way, buddy? Narcissistic cunt.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
The fucking... You... Nice! He froze reality. You don't get to learn shit. Fuck you, bitch!
It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened, everybody?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately,
Nice.
but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief.
All
The
right.
situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
All right. If it's dangerous, why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm also aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate.
Uh-huh.
Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Okay. What exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
I haven't even met a person named Augur. What are you talking about? Where can I find this Augur? Who is Augur?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Mm-hmm. Where can I find him?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am
Thank
sorry
you,
I cannot
General
provide you
Vague.
with further help. But this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
Right, I'll get right on that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to
what is
say
the meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened.
Don't worry about it.
From the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves.
It's
I
fine.
hope we didn't offend him somehow. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
What did the Psijic want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Alright, so we just have the one. Have you ever heard the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Now we know who to talk to.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Poor little whiny butt, Aldiri Dominion bitch didn't get to learn shit. Maybe if you weren't such a conniving asshole. Where's Tolf? What? I thought he was obsessed with the ball. Whoa! Wait! You all saw that, right?
You must excuse me.
Oh, you're you. Okay, I didn't realize that was your name. My bad.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
Make sure you brown nose really well and lick really hard while you're down there, would you?
Whatever it is those Psijics are up to, they cannot be trusted. For all we know, he's here to scout out the college.
You mean
I'm
like
sure
you?
They want to undermine our efforts.
Just like you. What efforts would they be undermining?
This Orb, the Eye of Magnus, whatever you want to call it. It's clearly powerful, and no doubt they want it for themselves.
Just like
I
you!
expect to be informed if they make any future attempts to contact you.
So you're just pissed because they're more powerful than you and they're going to steal your toy. That's what you think. When in reality, they're actually trying to protect people. Ha! There's a rumor you're spying for the Thalmor.
What? Preposterous. And just the sort of thing I would expect from mages who have nothing better to do with their time. I have made it quite clear that my only role here is as an advisor to the Archmage.
I've already finished
I
elsewhere,
would suggest that you not further spread this rumor.
So tell everybody. Got it. Ah, what a shame. He's a dick. If he's not a spy, he's just an idiot. Either way, he's beneath us. Unland, Renelin. Ah, here you are.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Have you heard of the Augur of Dunlane? Hello? Hello? Fucking enter key's not working. What the hell is this shit? Hello?
Oh, now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where is the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Essentially, Grabnock. Can you tell me more about the Augur of Dunlane?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
What accident? What accident? That you end the story like that? Thanks, old man. Appreciate that. That's helpful. All right. There's got to be a way to get down below. Ah! That's what Stumpy was talking about. Nice cave. I don't trust this place. Hi, how you doing? Hall of Countenance. So there was an alternate way in here. Interesting. Well, that's one way to get down there. Let's see if there's a slightly more rational approach. Good lord, how much does this place fucking whine? Bye. Bye. Don't even know what the fuck you are. Just some flying little Drake wannabe ghost thing. Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, this screams dark ritual magic to me. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, let's head back to the main room. Hi. Wait, how... Wasn't I up here already? Is it just me, or does anybody else kind of wish there was more graphical effect to the whole attacks? It's not morbid enough? We'll go with that explanation. Morbid enough.
My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoyed them. So you all take care of yourselves, and if you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please remember to take that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.